The Moto Maidens. It's the 5 of us with this lust for life. The only way it can be quenched is on a motorcycle. I love that noise!
Doing it.
We're doing it.
Oh, brother.
I've been to every single state almost, and the people that I've met along the way and the stories that I've heard was something that I wanted to be able to share with people. So what better way to do it than me and my girlfriends on motorcycles getting to showcase all of the badass women in this country.
It's funny because I'm never one to be like, this is sisterhood, but it really is. I may or may not be a little nervous.
Today, my friend Candace and I are taking the Harley-Davidson Riding Academy course.
So I'm a total novice.
Okay.
And I've never even driven manual. This is my friend Mariah. She's the pro, but is also taking the class.
Okay.
I was the producer on Moto Maidens the first season. And I got to follow Mariah and the Maidens around. I was literally following behind them in a truck. I was so inspired, and really I was mystified by just the spirit of the open road. And basically I wanted to experience that too. I wanted to feel what it would be like on a motorcycle. And so I decided to tell Mariah I wanted to learn how to ride. So she was like, sign up, let's go, I will come with you.
My name is Brenda. I myself sat in the same seats that you all are sitting. I wanted to learn how to move the motorcycle in the garage. That's all I wanted to know. He was out of town, and there was this bike, it was in the way, and I called him up, how do you move it? And he says, I don't know about that. You better go take a course. I never knew they made motorcycles for little people like me. Shortcakes. After that, I was smitten. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Who's next?
I'm Mariah Harmony. I've ridden all over the country and I grew up riding, but that does not mean that I don't have things to learn, because I'm sure I'll learn a lot this weekend.
Welcome to the class. On day 1 on the range, our students participate in discussions, do role play, and get to know a little bit about motorcycle riding safety habits. And then on day 2, we're gonna ride. I want you to mount the bike, reach over, squeeze that front brake, swing that leg over, turn your handlebars to the right, put your side stand up. That's how you mount the bike. Roll on your throttle, roll off your throttle, and reach out and gently squeeze the brake. On the course, you really start out from nothing and learn each skill one by one. You get used to using the clutch and the brake and some of these things and just get a feel for it. Okay, are you ready for the next exercise? We're going to ride to your target cone. Look at Candace, woo! When you're out on the course and you first just are on and you pick your feet up and you go forward, it's like, oh my God, I'm riding a motorcycle, I did it. For those of you who have never ridden a motorcycle, how did it feel?
Amazing.
You all did great for never having ridden. You've got the first part down.
You're smiling right now. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Are you shaking? Are you excited?
I'm off the bike, but I still feel like I'm like...
You did it. You just rode a motorcycle.
Part 1, we'll ride cone to cone to cone. Remember, we're not letting it all the way out. No.
Front brakes are a whole new thing.
And what was the most surprising thing about taking the class?
How much I suck with a front brake. The bike I currently ride doesn't have a front brake.
Maybe you guys can double up. You don't have a front brake.
Oh yeah,
she
if we
doesn't
have a
back
bike,
brake.
if we put our bikes together, we'll have a whole bike. I know the danger of it, but doing this course and having to relearn how to use a front brake properly, this front brake thing is weird. I'm still trying to get used to it. It's easier teaching someone that doesn't know how than teaching someone who has for a long time, because I'm breaking bad habits. And there were definitely a lot of them.
You did pretty good for a novice. Question. So we're clutching and then downshift and braking all at the same time.
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, the hardest part is all the things that you have to do at the same time. It's literally your thumbs and your fingers, your feet are doing different things. It's so much to remember. So I think that was my hardest part.
I keep killing my bike.
Most students have trouble on the range when they overthink something.
Still overthinking it a little bit.
Gotta do them both at the same time.
Same time. Okay.
The range exercises are very explicit, and if you don't get it right the first time, that's why you're here, to keep trying until you get it right. Take a few steps, then put them up. Now gradually brake. There you go, that's it. Good job.
Dude, I am so proud, it's not even funny.
Definitely the most fun I'm having on the course is just the feeling of being on the bike and learning how to ride. And it feels like, you know, you have control of this powerful bike, and it's really just, it feels free.
You got me feeling like a firebolt, high in the sky, looking like a thunderstorm, here we go, go.
On the second day, we discussed stopping in a curve. We discussed how to slow down at a higher speed prior to entry to a curve. And we learned a perimeter turn. That is a very important feature to be able to handle your bike in a tight space in the real world. I think Candace did wonderful today. You think you'd be doing this at this stage? No. No? Y'all are doing extremely well.
It's just nice seeing your constant smile.
Am I really kind of?
Yeah, I love it. See, now you see why we act the way we do when we see us riding. I'm giddy the whole time. More babes on bikes.
See, you tightened it up a whole bunch already. You're gonna get. Today, the students learned to swerve. They actually got to do an emergency stop. Those are the things that will really help them in real-world traffic situations.
All right, 103 is 11 feet. You're good.
I hit a cone. I knew as soon as we kind of started doing it what was going to be my hardest thing. Coming from a stop to the perimeter turn, that freaking turn got me every time. Lean.
Good job.
Get in there.
What tips you got for
You're
me?
gonna get yourself in trouble that front brake in
I
that
know.
corner. But that's why we do a stabs a corner entry speed, not a speed that,
During the
not braking in the corner, braking before the corner.
Each skill builds on the skill before. So honestly, the hardest part is feeling like once you have a skill down and, okay, I got that, but then you add something on it.
All right, give them space. Don't jam up behind her. Slow down in the hump.
When Candace dropped, I think I just know Candace well enough that I knew she was gonna be harder on herself, and you get like frazzled. We are our own worst critic, and that's the only thing I was worried about.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
My biggest fear is that they get hurt. And then my second fear is they're gonna give up and quit. So what do you think you did?
Well, I accidentally downshifted and then I panicked and grabbed the brake.
Yep. Thank you. So you're good. Let's go. We got lots of riding to do.
She's letting her confidence go. Once you make that mistake, sometimes you obsess over it in your head, and I just hope that that's not what was gonna happen. I hope that it would just kind of shake things off and she could keep going. You got it.
You got it.
Woo-wee! Look Look at that girl go.
I was so proud of you.
Candace,
I was
I've ridden
jumping
my
up and
whole
down.
life, and I can barely do this, and yesterday was your first time riding, so you should give yourself some credit, because holy
You did well.
I think at the end of the day, everybody around really makes you feel like you can do this. So I was like, all right, I got to get back on this bike. Like, I can do this. Even after falling, you know, it's like, okay, I'm not dead. Get back up and do it again. You know, like, keep trying until you get it right.
That completes our exercises. And now we're going to do our self-assessment. We're ready for skill test evaluation. Turn from a stop and a U-turn.
Remember what you said, don't overthink it? You psych yourself out doing any sort of testing, most people do. The training course is harder than riding in my day-to-day life, and I would assume that that's on purpose. Everything is jam-packed with all the situations that you're gonna be in, which is a good thing. They want you to leave the Harley-Davidson riding course prepared, and they definitely put us through it. This is kicking ass!
All right, y'all come over here by the canopy. Gather around, you know.
Get in a circle.
It's hot, but we're not smelling that bad.
Yeah. We're gonna pat each other on the back.
All passed.
All passed. And I want to thank you all for having a safe range. We had a wonderful time teaching and actually spending time with you all. It was wonderful.
Yeah, very good class.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, classmates.
Now
Y'all were
that we
amazing.
did our practice assessment test, you ready to do the real one?
Oh, funny.
So as an experienced rider, did you learn some stuff?
Of course I did. I knew I was going to. I don't know everything.
All right, we have some special awards. Miss Candace, come on up, flip your tassel over.
Yeah, flip the tassel over.
Now that I've actually passed the class, the next thing to do is go to the DMV and get my license.
Miss Candace, the best braking, along with a perfect score.
We are headed to Daytona next month for the next season of Moto Maidens, and I'm super excited to go. What I would love to do is get on a bike with the Maidens and go for a little ride. But I think I'm most excited to be back on the other side of the camera, asking the questions and not answering them.
Mariah, you are a seasoned cyclist.
I mean, I don't want every woman in the world to ride a motorcycle if that's not what they want to do. But the women that want to, of course I want them to. It is one of the most freeing things you will ever do in your life. And more babes on bikes, come on now.